Hey, listen to me, check this out real quick. I need you to remember something. It's always light shining in them dark places. And see, the goal of the enemy is to get you to focus on the bad. Because if he could do that, 9 times out of 10, like most people, he'll get you to tap out. If he do that, he wins. But see, because as believers, what we tend to forget to do at times is reflect on them past situations and circumstances in what we perceived as a dark moment. The Most High brought us out. And when he brought us out, it made us stronger. Our sense of awareness was better. He weeded out the people that needed to be weeded out. And he brought in the people that needed to be around you. See, our biggest problem is we want the blessing with no resistance. We want the breakthrough with no resistance. Forgetting, if you're trying to go somewhere, if you're trying to elevate, if you're trying to walk in rooms and be around people that you've never been around, do things that you've never done, it may take some building of your character, your patience, your understanding. You can't carry the old wisdom to the new place because the old wisdom ain't gonna suffice through the new door. And see, what we do is we beat up on ourselves and we look at that as a dark moment. See, as believers, another thing we need to learn to do is put that dark moment in perspective. Because like I was saying before, he may just be trying to build your character. I'm gonna give you an example. Very unfortunate situation. Something I would never go back and choose to do again. But that would be me saying that. The Most High had a plan though. When I signed for that 10 years and I went to prison, when I was in the cell with my daddy, when I was in the cell with my brother, the minute I signed for the 10 years, it was dark. The minute I walked into that cell, it was dark. The first night I laid, closed my eyes on that pillow, woke up and seen that concrete ceiling, it was dark. First time they opened the pie flap to feed me my food, it was dark. First time I went to commissary and realized it wasn't the snacks that I really enjoy to eat, it was dark. First time I had to put on my blue uniform, walk to visitation for a couple of hours and hold my people, and then they had to leave because they didn't have no choice. It was the longest walk back to what they call general population. It was dark. It was dark when I was using the collect phone calling home and I only had a 30-minute phone call when I said, I love you, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Or I heard the officer say, phone time is up, and I had to hang up. It was dark. It was dark when I was walking to the shower and realizing I was taking the shower behind another man who could have been in there taking care of his business. It was dark. It was dark when they was calling child call and I had to get up and walk down to breakfast when I couldn't walk and open up my own refrigerator. To me, I was perceiving it as darkness. But then now when I look at, I've been home almost 7 years. I've watched everything that I experienced be used for where I am today. Applying the wisdom, applying the patience, applying the building of the character. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. Very unfortunate situation. But I would be a fool to sit here and say that prison didn't have something to do with the life that I have today. My prison experience, I would be a fool to say it didn't help me become who I am today because I was able to sit down and get isolated. A lot of people would say, well, you didn't have to go to prison for that to happen. May be true. But like I was saying, the Most High seen fit to do it where I was at. And as I'm sitting in them dark places at the time, I was really perceiving my darkness as the wrong thing. It was light in there. It was building the character, building my morals, building my principle, building who I was, reevaluating things, putting things in different perspectives. And now that I've been here going on 7 years, I gotta be honest, I most definitely can admit it was a whole lot of light shining in what I was perceiving as a dark moment. I don't know what you're going through right now. I don't know what you're experiencing. But I'll tell you this, and I'll guarantee you, the enemy's sitting in your ear right now, trying to get you to believe. Because if he gets you to believe it, you will receive it in your spirit. And when you receive it in your spirit, it'll show in your actions. And he trying to make you to believe, he trying to get you to believe that the Most High ain't working, and what you're perceiving is a dark moment. When really, he just shedding light. Let me tell you something. before I go. We all want the W. We all want the victory. But we tend to forget there's always an opponent, even if it's ourselves. Y'all hating for sure. Y'all hate. And y'all still hate. Hold on. Keep it, bro. Buckets.